Okay, we coming out of the bedroom studio. The first thing you see is my sewing room. Well, it's not really a room, it's very small. It took me years to rearrange enough to be able to get to my bulletin board. I need to start doing a schedule. Little sewing room, very small. I've utilized the small house concept. There's a little workbench here, nice little chair, workbench, soldering iron. That's a gold mixer. It's not working. My little vacuum cleaner, little dust. It's not a dirt devil, but it's a little work table here. I can do work. I can sit right here, and also up top is my library. Over top of the work desk is my library, my music books. I had to replace all of these after the fire. Told you it was a fire about over 7 years ago. All I had was my keyboard, my car, and the clothes on my back. Thank God has replaced what the locust has eaten. Okay, this is my outdoor gig rig. Casio, they don't pay me for saying that. Casio's my drum throne. And this is another, what do you call it? Petrified wood. And this is a nice lamp right here. It lights up the whole room. But this towel was wrapped in one of the petrified wood was wrapped in one of these towels. So this towel is going to go down when I go out and play. I'm going to put this down and then put my keyboard on top of it. It looks like it's a nice towel. It has a nice design on it. And that's the Casio. And I'm coming out of a couple of iLouds. This is for in the subway. And I have a little extra speaker down here to add a little extra oomph. I want to get all battery powered speakers for this rig, so everything will be completely battery powered. And there's my Venmo. You can scan that. You don't have to see all the dots. And no, that was my Cash App. My bad. And this is my Venmo. And I usually have a sign right here, or I have a picture of myself right here on the front. So the front of the gig bag, I keep it inside the gig bag. When I get there, I just flip the cover down so they can see my sign with me, Venmo, Cash App, 1 foot pedal. And I learned the key triggers. I have them down here for the key triggers for reverb. I don't have them labeled exactly what one is which. The reverb's down here, and I think up here is the pedal noise. And it doesn't have any buttons. It's a battery powered. I got the they make like, there are a couple of more where they had the best one. It's like $2,000. Matter of fact, the stand is like $100. I mean $1,000 or $600. I don't need no $600 stand. I don't think they sell it without the stand. It's another keyboard, but I was going to get the knockoff one just for the light, the battery powered one. And it has a pitch bend wheel on the other one. This one doesn't have any knobs except for that volume knob. You know? But it's my outdoor rig. And it goes on a dolly. It's my grandfather's desk. I grew up playing and sneaking inside this desk when I was young. It was in my grandmother's basement. That's a little rig. When you break your leg, so you can scoot around, I turned it into like a little dolly. But that's a big old bass amp. This bass amp, when you plug it in, the lights dim. That's how big that is. But anybody need a bass amp, it's my subwoofer. But let me turn the light on here in the hallway. It's my little storage hallway. That's my synthesizer rig. I have a synthesizer rig. It goes on a tripod, and it's a piano module inside here with the synthesizer. It's the modal synthesizer, And I leave it inside the gig bag. It balances on that tripod right there. The dolly, the battery goes back in here. I gotta show y'all how to do the battery thing. The battery goes in. Matter of fact, I have a. Oh, that's a cheap battery right there. But I have another battery about the same size. It's my piano rig dolly. I think this dolly was down at the Smithsonian. One of the guys told me, he said, man, there's a dolly around here. And I went around and to get it. I put an extension on the bottom. And those are all my lights that I have when battery power lights when I go out and play. And there's a stool here. It's a table. And the battery goes right in there. I keep a sunbrella, bungees. And that's my knockoff of a Penny Lane jacket. Actually, it's a little girl's Chinese or Japanese jacket. All my hats are hanging up. Oh, there goes I didn't know I had that helmet. I use that when I'm rolling skates. Roller skates. I walk right, I back right into the wall. I back right into the wall. The other apartment I had hats all around. The hats went all the way around the whole apartment. It's my little hat collection. I haven't even wore this hat this summer. It's a winter hat. I bought that hat after the fire. I think I bought this one. I think I might have had this hat on during the fire. It's a serious lunchbox, man. This is a serious lunchbox. I can go camping with this thing. Serious lunchbox. But like I said, I need to do my schedule. And I'm not Tiger Woods. But like I said, it's my downtime bed. And God provided me with this giant screen for downtime. A couple of books over here. Okay, let me back up. This is Studio B here. I just took it apart. I have 3 monitors. I took one monitor off. I took a monitor off and put it over there on the 3rd workstation. This one's in disarray right now. This is going to be the looper pedal. Looper pedal under there. And Donner, $100 synthesizer. And like I said, it's going to be the looper pedal. And this is the Yamaha CP88. Legendary Yamaha CP88. They say the action feels better than the Nord. And they said maybe the piano might sound better too. But I tell people that's a knockoff Nord. I had to get that. I think I caught it before it went up too. The price went up on these things. I think it went up a couple $100. But that's a serious keyboard there. The velocity is acting up on this. But this is a workstation here. I have 3 monitors here. I took one off. And that's my saxophone. Yamaha YD 120, I think. And like I said, petrified, modified, wood. That's my downtime table. I'm ready to sit down and drink my smoothie too. Pack this. I don't want to pack the keyboard up. I want to make sure that it's working pretty good. You know, and this is another gaming chair. Thank God for it. I didn't have to pay this one. I would never pay the price that they want for these gaming chairs. Look how it peels. Pay $400 or $500 for a fake. And whoop,